Well, at this point, you have to ask the question, is something huge about to go down? And this comes on the heels of Germany warning its people to prepare to stockpile food, water, medicine, all that stuff for at least 10 days. And then we had the Czech government come out and do the same for its people, telling them to get ready, prepare, have a plan in case of an emergency. We also have Russia conducting a massive drill with 120,000 troops right now. And Germany is preparing for troop deployment. As they say, a catastrophic terrorist attack is probable and that it's more than likely going to happen. Now, the way that this has been put into place is that there's been a massive influx of asylum seekers come into Germany and other countries. You can look here by the numbers. Total number of asylum seekers in 2016, 2015 into 2016 has skyrocketed. You've seen all the video footage of the different stuff happening in these countries as these waves are coming through. So what they're saying now is that they believe a big event's going to happen. Now, the only way that they're able to even get troops into motion to do something like this is because they've slowly been trying to change things throughout the years. Now, to be able to use the military within the borders of the country was not allowed until they revised it to where they stated the only way that you're going to be allowed to do this is if there is a terrorist attack, which this was Article 35. They expanded it in 2012. They said the only way that you're going to be able to allow armed forces to be deployed within the domestic borders of that country is in a response to a terrorist attack of catastrophic proportions. And that is in quotations. Now, you don't have to go back very far to see how they burnt down the Reichstag building, a false flag event to get everything to go their way. All this coming, right before the anniversary of one of the biggest false flags ever done on this planet, on the people here in the United States. And then also alerts put out in regards to sports venues and other stuff that should be red flags because the same groups are behind pulling off all these events. So at this point, we have Germany getting ready to have troops deployed within its own border because they say an attack is probable. So they've got everyone on deck. At this point, they're just waiting for an attack to happen. They've been echoing this over and over again. And it seems like they're ready for it to happen in Germany, not just another country where a big event happens and maybe will affect them. They seem to think it's going to directly happen in Germany. How will that affect other countries? Well, it seems like other countries have been taking steps as well. And let's not forget what they did in France at the stadium, where they had a big event that went down, and then they clamped down with security, ultra tight. And right after that, they tried to do the exact same thing, a copycat of that event. Where at? Germany. And they backed out at the last minute in the explosive truck that was sitting outside that they said live on news and all this other stuff because I believe it fell apart on them. It all disappeared. So it looks like the stage has been set for some time here. They've been wanting this. And here is the talk of a stadium and a venue again on the heels of DHS putting out the warning here in America. And as soon as they do that, a stadium is evacuated over threats in Cincinnati. And then another high school stadium shut down, the game shut down. And then a mall, all these places. And in America, they will try to step by step rammed down your throat that this is all homegrown extremist stuff. Switching gears, saying it might be ISIL inspired and all this other stuff, trying to make the American citizen look like they are the problem. They are homegrown extremists. So all this talk that you've seen, all these years of extremists all across these other countries, across the globe, they've now, through this PSYOP, switched it over to you. And that's exactly where it sits, the reality of it. And as more people wake up, seeing through all the BS, they're having to go to other tactics. But a heads up here for Germany. It looks like you're in the crosshairs. I will leave links and I will continue to update with more information as I come across it. This has been Dabu7.